it. They are since the parents are very poor, as the lady said, and the guy's parents seem to be rich, and Adane just said, what if the guy's parents decide to protect him? I don't think they will want to do that. Some parents will want to do that, but if the girl's parents know what they are supposed to do, they won't even want to do that. They will rather settle out of court, because for once the guy committed an offense that is punishable by the law. Impregnating an underage girl is an offense. If they know that their son could go to prison for that, if they press charges, they won't want to do that. So that is why we bring up these stories, and that's why I enjoy discussing these things. So we educate people. Somewhere in one village now, in one community now, one parents are oppressing the young girl that is pregnant. They don't want to take responsibility. They are abandoning. If only the girl's parents know that a girl's child is protected by the law fully. That is one law that functions in Nigeria anytime, anywhere. You don't need to have money for them to help you. If the girl knows that, if the girl parents know that all they have to do is take this girl, report the case, and they are going to sue them, treat them, and they will make sure that they will settle in court that the guy's parents are going to take full charge of the pregnancy. If the girl's parents decide to keep the pregnancy, they are going to. I've seen there was one I was following that they took the boy's family to court, and they had to settle, and the girl's parents said, yes, our daughter is going to keep the pregnancy, but you have to do this and this. For instance, after the girl finishes, you have to send her to school. You have to pay for her school fees. You have to pay for antenatal. You have to pay for the girl's feeding. And the boy's family said they wanted the girl to come over to their place and stay. And the family said, no, we are not giving you our daughter because we are not sure. Already you don't want her. Now, some family will make that mistake of sending the girl to go and stay in the boy's family. You don't even know how they are going to treat the girl. So this family were smart enough. You know, some people, is not about the four walls of a school. Some people, like, they don't go to school, but they are smart enough. And the parents said, no, we are going to take care of our daughter. Since your son does not want to marry our daughter, it is okay. We don't want to force them to get married. Of course, they are sick kids. We are not even talking about marriage. We are going to keep our daughter. So if you're out there and you're listening to this and you know someone that is going through this and they are oppressing the girl, you know they will always blame the girl child. It is because you were wearing miniskirt. That is why our son did this. It's because you've been sleeping. How are we even sure this pregnancy is my son that impregnated you? We know you've been sleeping around. If they are not sure, they should go for paternity test. And they should be the ones to pay for the paternity test to be sure. So back to what I was saying, they should make sure the child is going to stay with the parents, with the girl's parents, because those are her biological parents. All they have to do is foot the bill. Make sure they are paying for everything that concerns that girl. And when she finishes, they had to agree. By the time they had to settle out of court, they were begging to settle out of court. Because by the time the lawyer told them everything that was going to happen, and even at that, the boy was still going to go for prison for that. They were the ones that were begging to settle out of court, because nobody wants to see their parents, their kid, their son in the prison. So this matter, as of the last time I checked, they followed everything. They paid, they registered for hospital for the girl, a very good hospital. They did antenatal, they shopped for her, and they said they were going to continue paying her school fees for her to get her education, because they were the one that stopped. Her son was the one that stopped it. So if we know, just as Jesse was saying, if we actually know that we have these laws and we can use them, we would not be here talking about some of these things. Because the girl child have been oppressed a lot, have been molested a lot, and parents don't even know. We hear of grown-up people raping children, but because they don't know what they have, they don't even know how to go about it. They just let everything be out of fear. Out of fear. You hear when you go to villages, you hear say, they get money. Me, who I get? Now only God will get. Now God will judge them. No, they will pay to the last penny. To that time, the matter is even in your own hands. Whatever you say, provided is according to the law, stands. So please, let's try to educate people.